Hello and welcome to Channel 8 News on Bay TV. I'm Emily Gardner and here's your main headlines for today. Over the weekend, the city centre saw hundreds gather to see state-of-the-art hydrogen technology on display. A one-day festival was held for Welsh learners to use and enjoy the language at the National Waterfront Museum. This weekend saw vinyl enthusiasts gather at Derek's Record Music Store in Swansea in celebration of Record Store Day. And Joe will be here with your sports as Swansea City secured a crucial win in their bid for Premier League survival. Top story today. Over the weekend, the city centre saw hundreds gather to see state-of-the-art hydrogen technology on display. Also at the event was the one-of-a-kind live shows from Titan, the friendly robot. Our reporter, Carwyn Evans, found out more.
I'm quite the entertainer, don't you think?
Extreme close-up!
Titan the Robot was one of the attractions in Swansea on Saturday as the city played host to the Clean Air Show, and it was just another event in a number that the city has welcomed, including the signing of the city deal.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of good stories to tell. As a local authority as well, we've signed up to becoming fossil-free by 2025. That's a hugely ambitious target, but I'm convinced that we should be looking to renewables as the future. And I would like to see Swansea Council become its own energy company, providing a clean solution to the public of Swansea and beyond.
Other attractions on the day was a selection of hydrogen and electronic powered cars from a variety of manufacturers, including Tesla, Nissan and BMW. And there are a range of cars that are now becoming more popular.
I think the reaction has been very positive so far. Sales have been really good, particularly with the i3 and the i8 nationally. Obviously the i8 gets a lot of attention because of the looks of it. The reaction has been very, very positive. Obviously events such as this raise awareness with the general public. People can see the lineup of the cars that we do.
And it's not only car manufacturers happy to see more electronic cars helping the environment.
So we're liaising with the council to see if we can bring these down, and of course promoting electrical vehicles is one of the ways that this can be done, because the worst polluters in Swansea and any other city are diesel vehicles, because diesel vehicles produce more pollutants than petrol-driven vehicles.
A one-day festival was held for Welsh learners to enjoy and use the language at the National Waterfront Museum. Bay TV found out more.
Well, it's wonderful that these opportunities are available for people to learn Welsh outside of the classroom. Of course, in a classroom you make friends, it's a very comfortable, safe environment. Getting the ability to come out and use your Welsh in a perhaps not so safe environment enables people to really use their Welsh in a more challenging way. You learn new vocabulary, you meet new people, so it really is an opportunity to expand your abilities. I would definitely say at the moment there's greatest need for Welsh classes in Swansea. We've got a number of classes all across the region, and there is a real want and a need for the ability to speak Welsh. We've done some research recently, and it's shown that one of the main reasons people want to learn Welsh is to connect with their heritage, with their culture, and so certainly having an event like this in partnership with the museum enables people to learn more while using their Welsh.
This weekend saw vinyl enthusiasts gather at Derek's Record Music Store in Swansea in celebration of World Record Store Day, which celebrates independent store owners. Our reporter headed down to find out more.
We've got two generations, the teenage generation and the older generation. The older one, established record collections, been sat on a lot for a long, long time. Big resurgence started when the cost of second-hand vinyl just plummeted and it was not worth selling. So people got them back out of the loft. I'll play them again. Realised it sounded really, really good. And that's driven a lot of that generation on. The teenagers, a lot of youngsters we get don't have a turntable. They'll be portable players, laptops, things like that, but they'll buy the vinyl copy because you get a download card with it. They'll listen to the download on whatever they're going to use in headphones, but they like the ownership of the vinyl and the album. So yeah, it's different with the different generations. There's some with established record collections and some that realise that the vinyl is really nice to have.
I think it's the sound quality. I think it's the feel of having a record in your hand. I've just bought another one today to my ever-increasing collection. And also I think just the resurgence of turntables as well. They're back on the market. Classic equipment has made a real big comeback. And I just think it's like being part of a club when you come into the shop here and everyone's looking at the vinyl today, talking about music. I just don't think you seem to get that with compact discs. Just doesn't have the same vibe.
That's all your news for today. It's over to Joe now for the sports.
Thank you, Emily. And we'll start in the rugby. Ospreys face a crucial game in the Pro 12 in the battle for a top 4 finish as they face a match against 5th place Ulster after the disappointing loss to Cardiff Blues on Judgment Day. Here's what coach Chris Gibbs had to say about that loss.
So we kind of had the plan, but we just didn't really mentally turn up, that's probably the most disappointing thing. So again, it's just making sure that as a coach, you know, I'm trying to monitor where the players are at physically, mentally, you know, making sure that they're on task there. I thought we had that covered, but you know, for a lot of it, you know, we didn't quite nail it. So, you know, there's factors involved in that. There's a bit of fatigue and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, we got beaten by a team that was a lot more hungry than us and better than us on the day. And so, you know, when you do have days like that, it's not often that we have those in the Ospreys jersey.
On to the football now. Swansea have revived their Premier League survival hopes as they beat Stoke to end their 6-match winless run. Goals from Spaniard Fernando Llorente and Tom Carroll saw the Liberty Stadium erupt. The match gave the Swans some hope, although they were tempered by relegation rivals Hull, who beat Watford 2-0, which kept the Swans in the bottom 3 of the league in 18th position, still 2 points adrift of Hull. But a first victory since March gave the Swans a much needed lift with 4 games to go. Here's what Paul Clement had to say about the game.
The first time that I've called it as a must-win game, and I was right. I was right, because the fact that Hull won a game at their home stadium against Watford, a game that I was sure that they would win. I know that they were down to 10 men at half-time and went on and won it 2-0 anyway. But the fact that if they'd won and we hadn't and the gap had gone to 5 points with 4 games left, I think it would have been very difficult for us.
Prior to Swansea's game, Swansea's Leon Britton gave his teammates a history lesson, handing out copies of Jack to a King, which charts the club's rise through the leagues. He says he did this to show some of the players the struggles the club have been through. The club's next match is a tough away game at Manchester United. On some athletics news now, and 2 club runners for the Swansea Harriers made the headlines at the London Marathon yesterday, the first being Josh Griffiths, who stunned British elite men at the London Marathon to qualify for the 2017 World Championships in London. The 23-year-old finished in 2 hours, 14 minutes and 49 seconds on his marathon debut to claim an automatic qualifying place for August World Championships. The runner started behind all the elite field, but was the first British runner to cross the line. Josh Griffiths admits he didn't realise what he had done till the 25th mile. The second Swansea Harrier was a man named Matthew Rees, who made the headlines when he stopped 200 metres before the end of the race to help fellow racer. Crowds including Prince William cheered on Matthew Rees as he stopped moments before the end to say, "We can do this, we can finish and cross the line together." The pair finished in 2 hours, 52 minutes and 26 seconds, coming in 986th and 987th place. That's all the sports news from me this evening. It's back to Emily.
Thank you, Joe. And now for your weather, it will be remaining cloudy, clearing to leave a cold night with clear spells and widespread frost. The odd wintry showers also possible in the north and west. Brisk northerly winds adding to the cold feel on Tuesday. There will be a mix of sunny spells and scattered wintry showers with a risk of hail and thunder too, with a high of 9 degrees and a low of 4. Stay with us here on Bay TV. Up next, we'll have Carwyn with the Welsh News. From us here at Bay TV, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 6 o'clock.